All right, so today we're diving into a tool that promises to give you a full-on professional photo shoot, but get this, without the photographer, without the studio, and definitely without that hefty price tag. It's called LuxeAI Studio, and it's all about using AI to create some seriously realistic images of you. I mean, think about it, right? You need a great new headshot, or maybe a really stunning portrait for your social media. But then your brain starts running through the list. The cost, the scheduling nightmares, trying to find the right photographer, the whole hassle of it all. And just like that, the idea gets put on the back burner. So what if you could just skip all of that? Do it all yourself, right from your computer? Well, that's the exact problem LuxeAI Studio is built to solve. Okay, so here's the game plan. We'll kick things off with what LuxeAI Studio actually is. Then we'll walk through creating your very own personal AI and generating those first photos. After that, we're going to get into the really cool stuff, taking ultimate creative control, perfecting your images, and finally, we'll wrap up with how the system works with your photos your way. All right, first up, what is LuxeAI Studio? Let's break down exactly what this platform is all about and the big promise it's making with personalized AI photography. So here's the magic behind it. LuxeAI Studio isn't your run-of-the-mill generic image generator. Nope, you actually feed it your photos, and it trains a personalized AI model that learns to recognize you and only you. This model basically becomes your own personal digital photographer, on call 24/7, ready to create brand new, professional-looking images of you in literally any style or setting you can possibly dream up. Okay, so how do you get started? It all begins with creating your personal AI. And trust me, this isn't just some boring setup step. It's the absolute foundation for all the creative stuff you're going to do later. Getting started is actually super straightforward. First, you just give your project a name and pick a category, male, female, couple, that kind of thing. Then you upload about 15 to 20 of your best photos. After that, you pick a training package, and then the AI takes over. Now, this is the part that requires a little bit of patience. You got to give the AI about 4 to 8 hours to really study your photos and build out that custom model. And listen, here's a super important pro tip. The quality of your AI model is 100% dependent on the photos you give it. You know the saying, garbage in, garbage out. So you're going to want to use clear, well-lit photos. Get different angles in there, different expressions, different backgrounds. The more variety you feed the AI, the more realistic and versatile your final photos are going to be. It's totally worth the effort. All right, the wait is over. Your model is trained and ready to go. Now the real fun begins. Let's talk about generating your first photos and actually bringing your ideas to life. So, at its core, the process is just so simple. You just type what you want to see, you write a text prompt describing the scene you have in your head, something like a photo of me on a beach at sunset, and the AI, using your personal model, just makes it happen. It brings that image to life. And check this out, you also get to control the whole vibe of the photo with this cool feature called the Realism Switcher. If you set it to realistic, you're going to get that true-to-life, authentic look, just like a real photo. But flick that switch over to glamour, and suddenly you've got a more polished, enhanced, kind of magazine cover style photo. It's just one simple switch, but it makes a huge difference. But okay, what if just typing a prompt isn't quite enough for what you want to do? This is where we get into the really powerful stuff, the advanced features that give you ultimate creative control. Think of these as the master's tools, for when you want to be the director, not just the subject of the photo. So there's this incredibly powerful feature called ControlNet, and the idea is brilliant. Instead of just telling the AI what you want with words, you can actually show it by using a reference image. This is how you can perfectly copy a specific pose you like, or control things like the depth and the whole composition of your scene with just amazing precision. And you can even dial in that control. There's a setting called Image Change Amount, and it lets you decide just how much the AI should stick to your reference image. If you set it low, it's going to be almost a perfect copy. But if you crank it way up, well, you're giving the AI a lot more creative freedom to play around and reinterpret the scene. And honestly, that can lead to some pretty amazing, unexpected results. Now, if you want to get even more granular, like we're talking a surgical precision here, there's a tool called Custom Inpainting. This is where you can get incredibly detailed. It lets you literally draw a mask over a part of an image to tell the AI, okay, change this part right here, but leave everything else completely alone. It is the absolute ultimate tool for fine-tuning your images. So what does that actually mean you can do? Well, You could change your face, but keep the exact same clothes on. Or you could swap out the background, but keep yourself perfectly in place. You can make sure a specific necklace or a watch stays the same. And, this is a huge one, you guys, you can use it to fix those notoriously weird AI-generated hands and feet. Total game changer. But wait, we're not done yet. Generating the image is really just the beginning. The platform also has this whole powerful suite of editing tools that let you add that final polish to really perfect your creation. So you can edit just by typing, describe a change like change my hair to red. You can use that inpainting tool again to select an area and replace it with something new. There's even this outpaint feature that actually expands the borders of your image. And for the final touch, there's a powerful upscaler to boost the resolution so you can get print quality images. And just so you know, this isn't your basic phone photo editor. The technology powering all this is seriously advanced. We're talking sophisticated AI models with names like Nano Banana Pro and FluxFill Pro that are all designed to make these changes look absolutely seamless and natural, like they were part of the original photo all along. All right, let's wrap up by talking about the practical side of things, how the credit system works, and, maybe most importantly, how they handle your privacy. Okay, the pricing model here is refreshingly simple, which I love. It's a credit-based system, and it could not be easier. One credit equals one image. That's it. No complicated tiers, no weird formulas to figure out. It doesn't matter if you're making a simple portrait or some super complex scene, it's just one for one. And now for the big one, privacy. LuxeAI Studio is super clear about this. Your security is a top priority. That AI model that's trained on your photos, it is yours and yours alone. It's kept completely private to your account and stored securely, which means absolutely no one else can ever get their hands on it. So when you put it all together, a personalized AI model that looks just like you, combined with all these insane creative tools, what you have is a platform where the possibilities are, and I mean this, truly endless. The only limit is what you can come up with in your head. So I guess the only question left is, what are you going to create first?